What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over Eagles OTAs, obviously from the other day. Seeing Jalen Hurts, seeing him in that number one jersey, I do like it. Fits him very well. And just talking about obviously, the videos that we've seen yesterday. Jalen Hurts really looking smooth, really good on his mechanics. And obviously, people will argue and say, well, he had no defense, he had nothing in front of him. But it's nice to just see him throw to these receivers and Devontae Smith and Greg Ward and the rest of these guys that are coming on the roster, Jalen Reagor, and it's really nice seeing the mechanics from Jalen Hurts and just seeing him. This is what you build it up to, guys, because when last year we didn't have an offseason, so there really wasn't much for Jalen Hurts to do except kind of just look out for himself, work out, make sure he's in shape, and that's pretty much it. But going into this year, obviously Jalen Hurts had a prerogative that he was, I don't know if he knew he was going to be the starting quarterback this year. I mean, obviously he probably does. But all the offseason work that he's done, the videos that have come out with him working with, quarterback gurus and Quincy Avery and some other guys, working out with those guys and working on his mechanics, and then working out with Miles Sanders and Dallas Goedert and John Hightower and, Devontae Smith, Jalen Reagor, the rest of all these guys. Like it's fantastic because you build up to this moment this way. When you build that chemistry up, not only you build it during OTAs and training camp, but you build it, before all that happens. And Jalen Hurts wanted, the videos came out, Jalen Hurts wanted the fans to know that he is working his tail off. He wants to get, after a really horrible season that he knows it was a bad season last year, and obviously want to play a lot more. I mean, I can't imagine watching a quarterback in front of you that's supposed to be the franchise quarterback ball out. Not only that didn't happen, but he just got more hungry because of it. I think Jalen Hurts brings a swagger to this offense, gravitates players towards him. Jalen Reagor, mentions about him having that leadership role. And it's really nice to hear from a player. Miles Sanders excited. All I see is excitement from every single player offensively. And then you talk about guys like Jason Kelce that thinks that, that Jalen Hurts has brought some really good, he looks like a veteran out there. He looks like he's been here a few years already. You know what I mean? So when it comes to Jalen Hurts, seeing him pass, throw balls to these guys and obviously working on his mechanics and stuff like that. It's really nice to see. I mean, everything I've seen was pretty much crystal clear perfect. I've watched videos from some of the beat writers that recorded from their own phones, and there were really rarely, I don't think there wasn't even a drop today. There was a lot of good things to happen. I think the rookie minicamp, I think Devontae dropped like a pass or something like that, which everybody made a big deal out of. I don't know why, but I just really like the camaraderie and what this team is going to bring. Nick Siriannis is going to use these players to their strengths, and honestly, I think this offense has been meant to be built around Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Brian Johnson, that obviously was a player for, his father that used to coach, and, just the connection that those two guys have, and having Brian Johnson as a quarterback coach. And then obviously, drafting Devontae Smith was huge. Guys, they played at Alabama before obviously he transferred to Oklahoma, and just having the connection. And I say connection a million times because it just seems such a perfect position for Jalen Hurts, and talk about Howie Roseman, and to be honest, giving him some respect in some way because he built competition, and Nick Sirianni obviously brought that to his attention, that with the competition, you have competition at wide receiver, you have competition at running back, you have a lot of depth at the offensive line now, getting to LaRaven Clark, drafting Landon Dickerson that you never know could step on the field this year. You never know at this point. But you have Nate Herbig and Jack Driscoll. I mean, it seems like everything's set up so perfectly for Jalen Hurts. I really can't, turn my head because it's so exciting. This is such an exciting season. Now, if Doug and Carson were still here, I don't know how I would feel at this point. But I'm glad we have a new coaching staff, and not even just a coaching staff, but a coaching staff that thrives on fundamentals, that thrives on, just keeping these guys on the field, using them to their skill sets, using the strengths of all these players. And, it's really going to help this team at the end of the day. I mean, just imagine if we had Nick Sirianni here. Just imagine if we had a different coaching staff last year. Maybe this team maybe changes would have been made a lot earlier. I know if the fans were at the stadium, all year round, 100% full capacity, we probably would have had some changes. It would have got pretty ugly last year. But going into this year, it's like a breath of fresh air with this, not even just the offense. offense, but with the whole entire roster. I mean, Fletcher Cox talks about, there's a different, breath, there's the air feels different with this team this year, and not in a negative way. A lot of young talent, a lot of young guys that are hungry, and that's what it's all about at the end. At the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. But I can't be any happier seeing Jalen Hurts. He looks like a leader. He looks like he's ready. He just looks prepared, and that's all I want from my starting quarterback. Whether Jalen Hurts becomes a success or a failure, whether he wins a Super Bowl for this team, or there's some people out there that don't think he'll last 6 games. There's some people out there that don't think he's going to be anything, but at least give him a shot. You draft him in the 2nd round. You thought high hopes for him, and honestly, we're pretty lucky as of right now, because if we didn't draft him, we wouldn't have a quarterback right now, and we probably would be relying on Joe Flacco right now to be the starting quarterback, which I'm not a big fan of at all. Him as a backup, definitely. Jamie Newman, obviously a big quarterback with, obviously some accuracy issues, but, maybe has more room to improve. But just seeing this, like I said earlier in the video, guys, like this is what leads to, OTAs, training camp, you don't just come to training camp to build that chemistry, which they want you to, but at the same time, that chemistry should already be there by training camp, should already be there by OTAs. You should already be, Jalen Hurts has been working his tail off with all these receivers and working with Miles Sanders and Dallas Goedert. And, everyone's and I see everybody with him, which is fantastic. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. The camaraderie, just seeing these guys together, and it doesn't look like a team that doesn't know what it's doing. It looks like, obviously we haven't hit the field yet, guys, but I'm getting good vibes out of this. I'm not like, I don't know, this looks kind of sketchy. I'm not like that. I feel like there's good vibes going into this. I feel so comfortable. I love all the new faces. I love that it's just a fresh team that has so much to prove, not just the coaching staff, but the players. I just think there's so much that goes into it, guys. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, just the chemistry between all the guys, what you saw, what you didn't see, or what you'd like to see, obviously, later on. Obviously, we have preseason, so can't wait for that. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shakes Code Up Philosophy. Peace out, guys. Peace.